here first one is type conversion. Okay, so implicit type conversion and explicit type conversion. Okay, so your type conversion is converting a value or variable from one type to another type. Okay, so the mechanism of converting a value or variable from one type to another type. Okay, that is known as type conversion. Okay, so there are two types of type conversions: implicit type conversion, and second one is the explicit type conversion. Okay, so your implicit type conversion, so your type conversion which is performed automatically by JavaScript interpreter is known as implicit type conversion. Okay, type conversion which is performed automatically by JavaScript interpreter is known as implicit type conversion. Okay, so here implicit type conversion may take place when the expected type is different from actual type of value given from the user. Okay, so here implicit type conversion may take place whenever expected type is different from the actual type of value given from the user. Suppose here consider the example John plus 123. Okay, so here it is observed that here plus is the concatenation operator. Okay, so even though second operand is a number, it will be converted to string. Okay, and will be concatenated with the John. Okay, so here in this example here plus is the string concatenation operator. Okay, but the second number 123 is a number. Okay, it automatically converts this number to a string. Okay, so John string plus 123 string. Okay, the output is John 123. Okay, here implicit type conversion, that is this type conversion is performed automatically by the JavaScript interpreter. Okay, so here the number is automatically converted to string. Okay, so your 123 number is converted into string as 123. Okay, so that is implicit type conversion. Next one, explicit type conversion. So sometimes there is a need for programmer to force type conversion. Okay, such conversion specified by the programmer is known as explicit type conversion. So here programmer is done by the programmer. Sorry, conversion is done by the programmer. So here implicit type conversion, here conversion is done by the interpreter. Okay, here explicit type conversion, this conversion is done by the programmer. Okay, so here example this one where x equal to 5. Okay, this number 5 is converted to string using x dot to string. Here to string is the object method. Okay, next here where space z equal to x dot to string. So here x is converted to string 2 in base 2. Okay, so here the value of y is 5. Okay, and here value of z is this 5 base 2, that is 101. Okay, so explicit type conversion is done by the programmer. So here var x equal to 5, number 5, so this 5 is converted to string by using toString method. Okay, if you give toString 2, so here it is converted to 5 base 2 value, that is 101. Okay, so here x is a number and y is a string and z is a string. Okay, this number is converted into string to string, and this number is converted into to string. Okay, that is represented in the base 2 format, that is 5 is represented in the base 5 base 2 means 0101. Okay, so this is about type conversions. Next one, we already see the input and output statements in last class. Okay, next objects. So here object is a real world entity that contains properties and behavior. Okay, so that is the definition of the object. Next, creation of object. So later on we see the practical examples of these objects also. Okay, so here object is a real world entity that contains properties and behavior. Okay, so properties are implemented as identifiers and behavior as implemented using set of methods. Okay, so your properties implemented as identifiers, okay, and behavior is implemented using set of methods. Okay, so in JavaScript, new operator is used to create a blank object. Okay, so in JavaScript, this new operator is used to create a object. Okay, so and next one, constructor is used to create and initialize the properties in JavaScript. Okay, constructor is used to create and initialize the properties, okay, in JavaScript. So here an object can be created as shown below. So here var space obj equal to new space object. Okay, so here obj is the object that is created using this new operator. Okay, so next, creating and accessing the properties. So here var space person equal to new space object. So here object is the person. Okay, and we access the properties, name property of the object person, branch property of the object person. Okay, so we are accessing the properties of object using dot operator, person object name property. So person object dot branch property. Okay, so next we print the one property, document dot write person dot name. Okay, it print the value JPS. Okay, next, another way of creating object. So here var person equal to new space object. Here also created as var space person equal to first property name colon value of the property comma second property colon value of the property. Okay, so this is another way for creating the object. Okay, next, nested objects can be created as shown below. So here two objects, person and address. Okay, so your address is nested within the person. Okay, person dot address equal to new space object. Okay, so this is the creation of object. And next, here accessing the properties of the nested object. So here in the address there is a property door number. Okay, we are accessing the property door number in the address as person dot address dot door number equal to value door number. Okay, next we are accessing the property street in the address object. Okay, that address object is in the person object. Okay, these are the nested objects. So this is the creation of the objects. Okay, so once again I repeat, here object is the real world entity that contains properties and behavior. Okay, an object can be created as below. So here object can be created using the new operator. So where here object is the object equal to new space object. Okay, so this is the creation of the object named obj. Next, accessing the properties. So here person is the object and property is the name and JPS is the value. Okay, we are accessing the property of object using dot operator. Okay, next, printing the name of person object named created above. So document dot write, okay, person dot name, you print the value of the property name, okay, that is of the object person. Okay, so here document dot write of person dot name means it prints the value JPS. Okay, next, so second one, another way of printing the name of person object created above, document dot write person taken as array index, that is properties name. Okay, so this is also is it to print the property. Okay, next, to step through all the properties of object, we can use the for in loop. So here I use the for loop to print all the property names, okay, all the values that is in the object. So here for var p in person document dot write property name value. So first it prints the all the properties of the object. Suppose property name value JPS. Next, second property name is here. Second property name is branch. Okay, property name branch value CSC. Okay, So here we use the for loop to print all the properties of the object. Okay, next object is the string object. So here a string is a collection of characters. Okay, and JavaScript provide various methods and properties to work with string objects. Okay, so JavaScript provides various properties and methods to work with the string objects. So here there is a string where str equal to hello world. Okay, so here length is the property. So most frequently is property on the string object. Okay, so var space len equal to str dot length. Okay, so here length is the frequently used property on string object. Okay, next, so here the value str dot length means, so length of the str, that is total 11. So 11 value is stored in the len variable. Okay, next, there are some more methods on the string objects are char at of position. It returns the character at specified position. Okay, it returns the character at specified position. Next, index of char. It returns the position of given character in the string. Okay, it returns the character at specified position, that is POS, char at POS, suppose char at 1. It returns the character at position 1, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indexing. So 1 means here E. Okay, so char at position 1 is E. Okay, next, index of char, that is returns the position of given character in the string. Okay, next, substring of start position comma end position. Okay, it returns the substring between specified positions. It returns the substring between specified positions. Next, to lowercase. It returns the string with all characters converted into lowercase. Okay. Next, to uppercase. It returns the string with all characters converted to uppercase. Okay. So this is about string object. Next one, date object. So here JavaScript provides support for working with dates and time through date object. Okay. So JavaScript provides a support for working with dates and time through the date object. Okay. So here date object is created using new operator. Okay. So here var space today equal to new to date. Here date object is created using new operator. That date object is today. Okay, the date object is today, that is created using the new operator. Okay, if you want to get the day of month, today dot get date. Okay, so here these are the methods available on date object. Okay, these are the methods available on date object. First one, to local string, that is a string of the date information. Next, get date, the day of the month. Okay, next, get month, the month of the year. Okay, as a number in range from 0 to 11. Okay, next, get day, the day of a week. Okay, as a number in range from 0 to 6. Okay, next, get full year, the year. Okay, next, get time, number of milliseconds. Okay, next, get hours, number of the hour as a number in range from 0 to 23. Next, get minutes, number of minute as a number in range from 0 to 59. Next, get seconds, number of seconds as a number in range from 0 to 59. Okay, next, get milliseconds, number of milliseconds as a number in range of 0 to 999. Okay, so this is about date object. Okay, we have to create a date object using new operator. Okay, next, if you want to get the date, that is today dot get date, today dot get month, today dot get day. Okay, today dot get full year, today dot get time. Okay, next one, math object. So your math object allows you to perform mathematical operations. Okay, so here the math object provides number of properties and methods to work with number values. Okay, so here there is no need to create a math object. Okay, there is no need to create a math object. So here var x equal to math dot pi. So this one is the pi is the property on math object. So it returns the value x equal to 3.14. Okay, next one sqrt. So this is the method. So here math dot square root of 16 means, so here y equal to 4. Okay, that returns the square root of 16. Okay, so this one is the example property and this one is the example method on math object. Okay, next one number object. So the number object represents the numerical date, either integers or floating point numbers. Okay, so here we have to create a number object using new operator where val equal to new space number of number. Okay, next these are the different methods on number object. ToString, say number as in, okay, next to exponential, okay, number rounded and written in exponential notation. Next to fixed, that is number within the specified number of decimals. Okay, it returns number within the specified number of decimals. Next to precision, it returns number written with specified length. Okay, next value of, it returns number as a number. So these are the different methods on number object. Next, see here examples. Suppose there is var x equal to 9.656. So x dot 2 exponential of 2. That means it returns a number rounded and written in exponential notation. So here 9 point rounded to 2 decimals. So 9.66. Okay, it round value rounded to 656 is rounded to 66. Okay, with 2 decimal values. So 9.2 decimal value 6. Okay, and written in the exponential format. Okay, next x dot 2 fixed of 2. See here 2 fixed means, what is a 2 fixed method? It returns number written with specified number of decimals. So here specified number is 2. Okay, so 2 decimals, so 9.66. Okay, next x dot 2 precision, it's specified length. So here 2 is the specified length, it returns number with specified length is 2. Okay, so here 9 only 2 values, 9.7. 9.656 is rounded to 9.7. So difference between fixed and precision. So here fixed means it returns number with specified number of decimals, that is number of decimals is 2. So after point there is 2 decimals. Okay, 2 values, that is 9.66. Next x dot of 2, that is the total value consists of only 2 numbers, 9.7. Okay, so if you give as x dot 2 fixed of 4, x dot 2 fixed of 4. So your x value is 9.656, fourth value 0.6560. Okay, if you give x dot 2 precision of 4, if you give x dot 2 precision of 4, what is the value? Total 4 values, that is 9.656. Okay, these are the number objects. Let us see the examples for this one. Okay, So this is the example program for the operators. Okay. So can you see my screen? One of the chat box. Can you see my screen? Okay. So here this is the sample program for operators. Okay. So after completion of control statement, we write the operators using switch. Okay. So now we don't using the any switch case. Okay. So after completion of control statement class, once again we discuss the program of operators using switch case. Okay. Here I did not use any switch case. Okay. So here first one head element. In the head element we give the title of the web page JavaScript. Okay. Next I give the style in head section in HTML, that is font weight bold, that is star font weight bold means I apply the style bold to the all the elements in the HTML. Okay. Next in the body section I write the script. Okay. That is the script space type equal to text slash JavaScript. Okay. Next document dot write, that is operators. Okay. In the first line operators. Next we give the break to the that line. Next line. Okay, I assign a value 4 to the variable A and 2 to the variable B and Java string to the variable C. Okay, next addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo, all you know, increment and decrement, string concatenation. Okay, here string concatenation, C plus script. So what is the value in the C? Java. So Java plus script, that is JavaScript. Okay, next data type. So here I perform type of operation. So type of A. So what is the type of A? So here type of the A is number. Okay, so it returns data type number. Next comparison. Here we use the conditional operator question mark and colon. If A greater than B, it prints B. Okay, if it is false, it prints A. Okay, next logical operator. So here I give the two conditions: A greater than or equal to 2, that is A is 4, 4 greater than or equal to 2, that is true, and B less than or equal to 1, so true but false, so true and false, that is in logical options true and false is the false, so it prints logical colon false. Okay, next bitwise operator. So this is a shift left. Okay, so A less than 1 means, so A value is 0 1 0 1. Sorry, A value is here 4, that is 0 1 0 0. Okay, if you shifting the left, that is 1 0 0 0, that is 8. So A less than 1 means 8. Okay, see I here don't note the, so A value is 4, that is 0 0 0 1 0 0. Okay, so here the bits are shifted to left, so 1 0 0, so 0 in place of LSB. Okay, so here 1 0 0 means 8. Okay, so here bitwise is 8. So when you execute this one, see this is the output. See first one line operators, next addition 4 plus 2 6, 4 minus 2 2, 4 into 2 8, multiplication, next division 4 by 2 2, modulo 0, next okay 4, here increment operator, that is 4 plus plus, that is 5, next decrement, sorry, plus plus A, that is 4, that is incremented to 5. Okay, next minus minus 5, that is 4. Okay, next string concatenation, So that is Java plus script, JavaScript. Okay, next data type of A, here value of A is 4, that is number, so data type number. Okay, next comparison, that is we give the one condition, that condition is true, it prints B, otherwise A. Okay, it prints value 2, that is B. That means condition is false. Next, logical operator, true and false, false. Okay, next bitwise operator, we get the value 8, that is 4 is shifted to left, that is 0100 is shifted to left, that is 100. So 1000 value is 8. Okay, so this is about the operators. Okay, next we see the objects. Next we see the program for the objects. The title of the web page is objects. Next I give the style in head section, that is the style is star font weight bold, that is here we apply style font weight bold to the all the elements in the HTML. Next, script space type equal to text slash JavaScript, so we write the script in the body section. Okay, first we create the one object, that is var space person equal to new space object. So here the object is the person that is created using the new operator. Next, person dot name equal to JPS, person dot branch equal to CSC. So here the name property have the value JPS, branch property have the value CSC. Okay. Next one, and we print the these values of properties, document dot write name, person dot name. This is one way for the printing the property of object. Next, person of it, here we take the array index, that is person of property branch. Okay, so name colon JPS, branch colon CSC. Okay, next I print the properties of object using for loop. P in person document dot write property name, name value JPS, property name branch value CSC. Okay, here for loop is used to print the all the properties in the object. Next, where str equal to hello world, there is a string hello world. Next, where length equal to str dot length. Okay, next document dot write length of the string is, so here str dot length, here the string length is 11, so length of the string colon 11. Okay, next, so these are all are the string methods. Okay, so here these two are the string object methods. Okay, next mathematical object. Okay, next one x dot to fixed number object. Okay, next one date object. Okay, so in this program we see all the objects. So first creation of objects. Okay, next properties of object. Okay, next string object, here first one length, that is a string property. Okay, next string object, that is char at, it returns position. Okay, it returns a character at position 6. So what is the character at position 6? 0 1 2 3 4 5. 0 1 2 3 4 is the 0, 5 is the space, and sixth character is the W. Okay, so your character at position 6 is the W. Okay, next we see some other string function objects. Let's see the some other objects. Methods on string index of. So here str dot index of W. So let us execute this one. See here the index of H, that is first letter. So here that is first one index is the 0. So that way character at position. So H character at position 0. So here character at position 0. Okay. So similar way we perform remaining string methods also. That is substring to lowercase case. Okay. So next mathematical object. So here we perform method square root method on mathematical object math or square root of 16. So square root is equal to 4. Okay. Next number object. So here there is a variable x equal to 9.656. Okay. So here two fixed method. It returns a fixed number with specified number of decimals. So 9.656. So here x2 fixed out 2 equal to, so what is the value? So here 9.66. Okay, that is rounded to the two decimal values 9.66. Okay, if you give as 2 fixed of 4, rounded to 4 decimal values. See here 9.6560, 6560, rounded to 4 decimal values. Okay, next one, date object. So here day of the month. So here we create the date object using new operator. That date object is the today. Okay, so first method today dot get full year. So it returns the year. So here day of the month. Sorry, here year. Today dot get full year means year. So it returns the current year, that is 2020. See here year 2020. Okay. So similar way we perform remaining methods on date object. Suppose here get date. It returns day of month. Get date. So here get date, day of month, that is first day. Okay. So similar way you perform remaining methods also. Okay. So this is about the objects and operators. Okay. So in next class we see the arrays.